Good evening and welcome back to Transport Tycoon 2. Transport Fever, sorry, Transport Fever. It is a Tycoon game, I guess. I got that right. My name is Pooks, and tonight we're gonna continue on with our journey here. As you can see on our rusted old train, making our way down to Immingham. It seems we're just coming from Newport Pagnell over there in the distance, and we're off to Immingham. Let's see how this goes. Watching the roads in the background. There's another purple train. Great things are happening. But yeah, I'm just looking at Newport Pagnell, and I'm seeing 267 people are lining up to go elsewhere, and they can't get it elsewhere. So I'm wondering at what point we want to try and encourage people in Immingham to try and not go to Newport. It sounds strange, but at the moment there's not enough people wanting to come back this way. This train isn't even full, but we've got a heap of people wanting to go over that direction. So my thoughts at this point is, can we encourage a little bit of traffic the other way and maybe down to Woking or something? The other thing that I want to do in this session, hopefully, or sometime soon, is I want to start connecting up Weybridge and all the other places so that we have more towns in our transport loops. So we've got an opportunity to get machines down here to Kempston, I think. And I think we also want to try and get some tools down to Weybridge, and we probably also want to connect up them onto the transport loop somehow, maybe. So those are my kind of vague ambitions, and I know they are vague, so sorry about that, but yeah, there's things to be done. We could also maybe get some of this steel down here, then we just need plastic, and we could make plastic here, and we can get refined oil here. There's so many possibilities. And yeah, that will give us goods, because that's actually a really simple recipe for goods, right, compared to some of the other ones. Anyway, but connecting up new towns, as the stream name suggests, is going to be our game today. And full. That's weird. All right. Oh, we got a lot of machines just kind of piling up here too. Might need a few more trucks maybe or something. That's the other thing. We do have a lot of trucks that are just kind of old and should be replaced. We certainly have a lot of people just kind of waiting at the tram stop here, so maybe we should improve that as well. Just many things to be done. Yeah, they're all going to be waiting to go up to Immingham sidings. They just want to get out of Dodge, have a trip, and it's just so hard to catch a train. So hard. Alright. But enough talking, I think. Enough, laying out what I plan to do. Let's go see what actually happens instead. Because the two things are never the same. That's a cool way to make plastic. Make eco-plastic. Okay. We also want to get this down here, get some more tools being produced, and there's so many things to be doing. Definitely get more iron happening here. So for our iron train, that makes us no money. So there's really got to be a motivation. Maybe I've just duplicated it anyway. So I could use... We've got 100% transport though, so maybe not. Anyway. Before I get too far sidetracked, we've got heaps of tools here. They're being loaded into ACL. Oh god, yeah, we could do stuff with that. I feel like we do want to head off what's happening here too, because it's growing out and we actually want that for rails. So let's fix that now. Sorry guys, I know that you'd made a lovely business there, but it's not. This place is not for you. We'll keep tethering. We'll probably want to get to high-speed lanes soon as well. I also want to kind of make this cut into the hill a bit, I think. Do that. And lay this parallel. A bit of a diamond cross sort of thing here. Yeah, that's impossible. That's fine. Do it the other way to make a bit more sense. Oh, come on. Hey, there we go. Finally. Don't give me this too much slope. Should be no slope. Is this me? Or am I just missing something here? It's just suddenly this has gotten hard. Friend, your pal. Apparently there's a slope difference. I don't see it. Well, that means that this will be accessible to this one, but this one not to this one. Frustrating, unless we connect it up here or something. We can. A very standoffish way though. Really prefer not to do that. We'll frustration. It's like a hugely long curvature. Look, I'll accept it for now, and maybe later I'll do something about it. Yeah, there's a big hill here. We definitely want to cut through it. And the way that we're going to do it is lay some parallel tracks. Yep, tunnel. That's what we want to see. And you're not going to lay parallels when I do this, are you? Mean. Now it has. Oh, come on. Well, at least it gave me the extra track. I'll turn off parallels now, because I actually do want final track, so that I can potentially split these off to go elsewhere if I need to. Run you in here. Aqua wants construction material. Hello, autosave. Here to ruin that. Alright. So there we go. That should give us a fair number of options, I'm hoping. So that'll give us basically an option to get tools down here, right? Now, and then we could potentially carry something back as long as it's in a box car. So Ak will need pretty much everything, right? Ak just wants it all. Ah, goods. And we have that goods factory. Where are you? Where are you, goods? Ah, you're over here. This could cart goods here, then up to here, pick up some machines, cart them back. And so then we just need plastic. Then we can get Kempston and Weybridge being productive members of society. Yep, alright. That's our plan. Fan-bloody-tastic. Alright. So, for this we're going to need a few things. We're going to need a rail station. We're going to need rail bridges, of course. It's going to come here. We also want this fuel to actually bounce across into Weybridge because I don't see why not. Now, this is producing plenty, but the shipment is down. So basically, it's not going to produce any more because it doesn't have anywhere to send the fuel or the sand, one of the two. Given that so we need to be sending bricks off somewhere else, I think. And Ackle could always use more fuel, so it's a bit unfortunate. I wish it was overproducing of fuel and not overproducing of bricks. How's Woking doing? Woking actually has a decent amount of bricks. Immingham does as well. What we could do though is actually improve this situation. Yeah, it's transporting it all. It's just not the end demand. Alright. Who else wants bricks? I know Ackle does now. It's always an opportunity. Then we could get bricks to Ackle Port and then maybe get them up to Newport. That'll take stake cars to do that. So we'd need to track something back that's worthwhile in a stake car as well. Is the thing. It's worthwhile traveling in a stake car. Let's just see what they need. Actually, no. Let's not get distracted. Let's get the first part done. Now, this rail line might actually need to go off in this direction, so I'm going to take the bottom of the rail line to go over to Weybridge, and the top one might end up going to Woking, might even go around to Immingham, who knows, or it could, this one could end up going Weybridge this way and the other one go down it. No, actually, because I want those two connected. Alright. Less talking, more doing. Alright, so we're going to need a train station, a cargo station to be precise. Let's give it a couple of tracks, right? We're not really in the days anymore where we need to be kind of cost-effective things. We've got 89 million buckaroos here, so we don't need to be shy about this net no more. And we're gonna hook it up, say, where's my tracks? That's pretty much a straight line if we do that. Alright, let's do that then. Alright, so that gives us our train station there for Weybridge, and we've over capacited it. Now Kempston, this might continue down to Uckfield because they pretty much want the same two things, right? So we're going to kind of rotate this around, and I think that this is going to be our train station here. I don't like that road there. Can we get... Yeah, it's actually not necessary. Let's just... It's not a connecting road, that's why it's not necessary. And we're just going to put that here. And I'm not going to do anything with Uckfield just yet, because we've got bigger fish to fry, so that way it can go in and around and like that. It's the plan. Okay. Or should I go with the top line and leave the bottom line free to what? A forward witch or something? Doesn't want bricks. Get those bricks running down here. We'll leave the top line free for that. If I need an additional line, I might put another station near the docks, or we'll do something else. Okay, so bottom line, we're gonna go to rails. Of course, tracks. Now, I should probably start thinking about high-speed tracks here as well. After all, we do have a passenger line here in addition to cargo. This bottom line would normally be the passenger line as well. We'll just wear the upgrades later on. Alright, so parallel tracks on. Get this to... It's not going to parallel it actually because... Whoa! What weird things now. If I went like that, what's it trying to do? It's trying to dig down and do a bit of a thing. Tunnel, that's the word, and then come out of the tunnel here. Sir, I don't think that'll work. Yeah, it's trying to do really weird stuff. Alright, weird stuff is it's not permitted here. In fact, we might just destroy that little road here as well, because it's also not necessary. Didn't parallel it again. That's maybe I turned it. Yeah, I turned it off. Oops. Oopsie. All right. Yeah, there's the bridge that we want. I think we're gonna want the bridge to be a bit higher though. So, because we definitely want our to be able to go over, so we'll go out as far as that, and then we'll tell it to go up a notch or two, and then we're going to tell it to go across like so. Now that should give us at least one gap from the looks of things. It's telling me that I've got a max speed of 90 on this particular bridge. Alright. What kind of bridge do we want? Go with... I feel like that's a better bridge type for this. So we'll run with that. And we're going to get a double bridge. We are. Excellent. Okay, and from here we want to go back down to ground level, please. It's going to go across to here. Going to do a giant cut there as well. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Did we get it? Yeah, we only got half a double bridge. Oh, that's disappointing. I feel like I'm ripped off. No matter, we can use... Oh, hang on. Ah, yeah, I worked it out. That's good. You to connect up like that, and we should be good. We may want a passenger line here as well. That's the other thing. Boats are going under, that's good. You know what? I Again, let's not get ahead of ourselves, let's just get the primary thing. And the primary thing being the freight up and running. We will put in a diamond cross here, hopefully we'll have... Yeah, now it wants to play ball with me, that's good. So I can go to either platform. Alright, we've got that. Now this is an actual connection line as well, so we can't just play merry games with that. Yeah. It wants to do a bit of a tunnel straight away. Oh, tell it to... there we are. I only wanted to tunnel because it was trying to do weird things. Alright, we'll keep that as a level crossing, and if this ends up being utilized by trucks or something, we're actually just going to tell it to go over. I want parallel tracks on again, but I don't think it will do it because I put in a road crossing, and this mod doesn't like road crossings and trying to parallel track them automatically, which is... yeah, that's fine. That's just something you've got to be aware of as you use it. And we'll get our diamond cross here as well. I think it's called a diamond cross. I'm probably offending people who know a lot more than I do about trains. So sorry if I'm triggering people. That is not my intention. It's quite expensive bit of track here, but that's okay. Now this should be another... Is it another arterial road? It's not, actually. Okay. I should be able to do this without any issue. Cool. And we'll just continue on our merry way. Now let's just start curving around. There's our plastic up here. Just gotta think this through. In terms of what I want to do here. The plastic we want down there. Oil to here, that's easy enough, and then we want oil up to there, right? Just thinking about how to achieve that, we'll have to use a tanker sort of train. And the reason why I'm thinking this through is because I'm just wondering which side of the tracks that we want to connect to here. Well, we're going to go with the top side. That, and then hopefully duplicate it. Yep, cool. Too much curvature. There we go. Right. So they're all joined up in nice kind of straight lines now. Now, we want tools to come down here, and then we actually want goods was the word, to come back, right? So we could start growing weighbridge right now, just by starting to get some tools down here, and it might start demanding some other things that we can supply to it. What else? We actually do want these machines to get down as far as Kempston and Upfield as well, though. I don't think anything produces machines down this way. So that's another thing. But what we could possibly do is float them down. And then what we carry back is the question. See, I could have just floated all this maybe. Any other place that makes machines around here? Not really. Have a lot of demand for it. Got demand down here. Oh, that's easy actually. I can just float that down to Romford. Goods probably. All right. So. He doesn't want food. There's a nice kind of little food set up here. Although I'm hoping that Walking will eventually request food. Walking could use some tools. How could we get more tools to Walking maybe? See, there's that. Go straight down. Be a box car. Then what are we going to carry back? Carry back food. I mean, currently this is supplying all our food, but you know, we can send that to Newport and Hackle easily enough. Although at the same time, this is also it's a good little return trip, and then that's a nice little earner here. Probably don't want to mess around with that too much. Alright, I'm going to take the Pook's approach to managing problems, and part of that is kicking it down the line, and the rest of it is just doing one thing at a time, really. So I don't necessarily know how I'm going to solve those problems yet, but I know there will be a way to solve it. Yeah, that's what I'm going to work on. Alright, so we want this to go to here. I reckon we can probably just set up a truck line. It's really short to set up a train between those two areas. So that's just going to be straight up a trucking sort of line situation. From there, we do need to get the oil over here, and then the plastic down here. So I'm actually thinking, instead of a train line, as much as I would love a train line on that particular route, we're probably going to want instead to utilize a truck route, because we can use an all-purpose truck that can carry oil, get it up there, and then carry plastic down to here, and then we've got the plastic part of our problem solved, right? Then we will still need steel. So we've got kind of a few options for steel here. We could go with either this one or this one, which will make slag as a byproduct as well. Which means I would need to use slag for construction material, I think, up here. So that's one option. Or we can grab our steel mill down here, is producing more than it's shipping at the moment. I think actually need to upgrade these vehicles as well. Are they the Opals? Are you an Opal, sir? Details, bad, yeah, I want to know what kind you are. Maybe if I just go to... Yeah, you look like an Opal dump. Apparently I could use some more coal still. But yeah, basically it's not shipping out everything that we produce. So we should have... We're probably going to get a fair bit stacking at the docks. Why aren't we getting a lot of stacking at the docks? Oh yeah, look at all the steel that's just kind of sitting there. Man, man oh man. Maybe I should just cut Weybridge out of the loop, right? Cut a deal and go Kempston straight to Ackle, Ackle back to Kempston. Because this could use some goods. And this could use some machines. And you, sir, are just in the way with your need for tools. But we could float those tools down to you. And in return, I don't know what it could give you, but maybe in future we would be able to give you something, you know, additional fuel or something. Or construction material. From here. Perfect. It's brilliant, I say. Genius, I tell you. Okay. Yeah, I've got half a plan and 3 brain cells. Woo. Feeling good. Alright. What did I just say? Kidding. Alright, so with this traffic, right, we've got a couple lines happening. We're probably gonna want another platform here, or another couple of platforms almost. So I think maybe what I should be doing is just actually, you know, where I made this horrible bit of mess here where we need to. What do you mean construction is not possible? Delete it, sir. Really? You're gonna do that to me? After all I've done for you? Well, nothing, but go to the roads, right? Just magic it into one of those, right? Yeah, now you still won't disappear. Why? Review. Ah, now I can do it. There we go. Alright. Now we need to fix that, of course. We can do that. Yep, cool, done. Deal. Alright, good deal. We want to configure this one. And we're going to grab some tracks. I will get the high-speed catenary. I might as well put it in place now rather than later. I've got the money to burn. Michael probably actually does need an extension to its platforms here as well. Don't delete the train station, that would have been a small disaster. By small, I mean large. You know what that'll do? High speed caddies. Caddies. No golf here. Alright. So these guys could probably use a little bit of loving. There's essentially 2 lines that are turning into 2 one-way sort of thing. that. Yes, I got my diamond. A little crossing. Alright. So it'll be a little bit of a standoff while it chooses this platform, but that's okay. We can deal okay with that. And we've got shiny new things. Alright, so our first line is going to go here in Ackle, all the way down. Now I'm wondering if I actually should tell it to drop by Weybridge and drop some tools on the way as well. I don't think there's any reason it can't, right? Go to here and then to here. And then go all the way back. Right, it's cool. We'll try with that. Rail. Ackle, Weybridge, Kempston, tools, machines, and goods. Cool, tools, mash, good. I'll remember that it is, hopefully. Next thing is we need to set up these two to work together. So let's grab a road, let's grab a large country road. We might as well put a couple of lanes on it. I'm just gonna do a straight connection there, irrespective of it looks a little bit weird. And from here, I'll put a truck station. We actually are gonna do 2 platforms. There is a reason for that. I'm not going mad, I promise. Do that, and then we'll configure that up. Cargo. It doesn't really matter on this one because it's just a drop off, isn't it? No, actually it's going to be a pickup. Actually it's also going to be a pickup to get up there. Yeah, so alright, we definitely want to an extra platform now that I think on it. That should be enough. We're going to go in here and potentially, oh, that's out. I always get the round the wrong way. I don't know. I think it's something to do with the direction of the arrows that just stuffs me up. You're going to be out. In terms of our roads here, let's go to streets. I'm just gonna magic you into a... oh no, that was a bad idea. Alright, highway ramp off to here. And highway ramp out here. Now the other road that we're going to create is going to be going up here, so what we will do is kind of start, put some natural curves to it maybe, do that, and then the highway ramp. Oh come on, really? Can't do that? Can't do that for me? I'm gonna do a weird... I don't mind if they slow down on that final corner. That's fine. Alright. Yeah, that's good. Now, the thing that was going to be odd was that on this side, I'm still going to do 2 platforms. Now the reason for that is because I may actually end up running 2 lines to transport the oil, because this is going to spew oil like nothing else, right? There is large volume, so my concern is that my trucks won't be able to necessarily keep up with that again. That's okay, because I need to extend out the platforms with the volume, and what they'll end up doing is just kind of waiting to load, and so there's kind of there's a cap really on how much you can get flowing through. So to avoid that being a problem, well, oh, did I do that right? Yep. To avoid that being a problem, what I want to do is actually just run a couple of lines on it. So line A, line B, which will go to A, B, and therefore hopefully become less of an issue. Now we're going to go to the streets. You're going to be the... Really? Come on. You can do it. You can do it. I know you can do it. There we go. You're number 1. The other guys will branch off a little bit earlier. And then we might just go medium one-way highway, right? Because I know that you're going to want to connect in to like so or something. Yeah, that works. Hopefully. Okay, we will need a truck depot here too, so let's drop that in, a little road depot. Now we're going to want it up here too, so... you know, this looks really weird. I mean, I know it's an industrial road, but we'll put that in, like so, and this is where our depot can live. Otherwise it's going to have to go up through, and I'm not even sure if it'll path that way. Alright, fairly simple so far. Now we want our road to get up to our chemical plant. We also want to do some stuff around with this. So for a start, let's just get rid of these Tier 1 uglies. Clear out our way. I mean, it doesn't really make much of a difference. Alright, so you I want to keep, I think. And what we'll do is straight away we're going to want like a highway overpass sort of situation. Yeah, we will want to pause so the game doesn't complain too much while I do this. See, it's complaining, saying, oh, that people can't reach things. You've destroyed the planet. Now, this has a potential to always just get really big, right? So we're going to go extra large country road. And people will enjoy this very weird kind of strip here. Now the other thing that we want to do though is obviously connecting this into catchment. So this one is going to come up. Large country road. Oh, that's a weird kink. Yeah, so from here. So yeah, I didn't need that much of a run up actually. So let me pass, please. Yeah, so you want to do that, but that's not what I want you to do. So we'll go as far as here, and then you can go up. Up a little more. Come on, make a bridge. There we go. So the kind of a steel overpass. That makes sense. Sort of. In my head, at least. There we are. And then you can go. Why would it stick? that to me seems a little dangerous, folks. Just beware of a giant pillar in the middle of your highway while you're driving. It does say bridge pillar. Just mean. Alright, do that. And then this can wrap around and grab catchment connections. Okay. Then we're going to want it to head off all the way over here, right? Just go like that. Again, and it can connect up. Excellent. Now, there's always a chance. In fact, I know that we're going to want some stuff going into Kempston, and then we're going to want it coming out of Kempston. So for this, we're going to do a little bit of a clover leaf, if I can remember how to do these right. So everything's driving right? No, I did not intend to pun there, if anyone was wondering. We want this kind of come out. Why won't you come out? Yeah. Sure, if it's actually going to design this properly for me, maybe it won't. Dual lane seems to work a little bit better. If you can edit these, right? Because that, to me, looks weird. Can I do stuff with your traffic lights? Yeah, see, we don't want traffic lights, right? This is one-way streets. And it's going to let it turn left or right, but that, to me, makes no sense. You would make these one way for one lane only. This game sometimes makes no sense. Alright, so we'll do that. Then you'll have this one coming off as well, and therefore complete everything. I mean, if you're gonna do traffic lights on a bloody highway, guys, you're just gonna do it all in the one spot. So, yeah, that's the worst Clover Lane ever. I mean, it works, don't get me wrong, but tools, tram track, bus lane. No player ownership, no. I don't know, maybe I can put in waypoints to force it to transit the way that I want, but I'm not happy about this, folks. It's offending my sense of elegance here. Alright, so the next thing is, this will come in. Yeah, so we want, we will go 3 platforms. We're going to want a truck stop here. Pretty sure that we'll only want 2 platforms here. And then that's probably going to flesh out what we're doing. Alright, so we'll configure this. Get rid of that guy, grab some cargo terminals. It's auto saving, so that's why it was delayed. I was wondering, oh god, what's gone wrong now? That should be plenty. And then we'll want, of course, some entrances for that. So station entrance. Say about there, we'll do 2. And then we're going to want some exits. Then roads. Really? Too much. Okay, that's maybe fair. There is a little bit of slope there, but you'll do a one way. That's all right. So if we do this as well, can we get you in there? I mean, let's just make it a cluster, right? Meet the intersection from hell. This is not what I wanted. Alright. And then we need to fix this one. You're going to be in exit. We'll grab some more cargo terminal space. And then we will want an entrance. Then over here, highway ramp, looks good. Off you go, and off you go. Great. So, first line that we need to create here is going to be from here to here. It is definitely not going to be that color. It's going to be black as the crude oil that is coming out. It's going to be a truck line. Kempston crude. Alright, pretty simple. We may have a second one in once we've got, well, we will have a second one in once we've got the flow happening, once we hit capacity on that first line. Now the next one is going to go from Kempston West. It's going to take it all the way up to here, and then it's on return run. It's going to swing by Kempston South. Please tell me that's routing. Yeah, that is routing correctly. And we'll make this like a purpley color because it is going to be carrying plastic as well as the crude oil. So we're going to say Kempston refined oil, sorry, and plastic. Good, good, good. Now, finally, we will need these goods to be ending up somewhere. So we're going to aim for Kempston here, and let's go just find exactly where those goods are. Pressing all the wrong buttons. I thought it was one of these. Things move. What? Industrial area. Cargo layer. Yeah, here we go. Alright. So it wants to go here. Alright, so we haven't really done anything to kind of establish things. I do want it to bypass the residential, and we will have trucks coming down here. So let's take this opportunity to just magic some of this up, and then grab some better streets. Large streets, say. Finish that connection. I don't mind about that building being removed. We might want a fairly large street here. We'll magic this one up as well. And yeah, we'll probably want to go with you going down to here. Alright, back to that cargo layer. Goods here, right? So we will put this in here. How's that going to be for catchment? Pretty bad. So we need a lot closer in. Or like there or something, yeah. Which would destroy a few buildings. But I may be okay with that. What if I ran it like that? So that would be... need to be flipped around like that. Yeah, okay. Now we're talking. It's not ideal. that will do weird flippy things. I think it need to be, or even just down at the bottom here. Catchment, please, catchment. You know what? We're gonna chuck it here and do some weird things with it. It will hopefully work out in my favor. Alright, configure. Let's get rid of that. Exit there. Yes. Yes. Collision. It is getting catchment. Alright, that's what we wanted to see. And then street access, the entrance. Yeah, damn. Just need to do a little bit here. We'll do it there, but not there. Why? Really? Oh, come on! Why must you torture me so, game? Fine then, if you really want. That's the way you want to be. Then we'll do it your way. We'll put this weird bend into the whole thing. Tisk. Alright, eventually I'll probably have to demolish these. But that's okay, we'll leave them alone for the time being because they can generate us money. And then we're going to send goods down to here. Now the reason why I'm putting in this platform is because eventually we're going to be dropping some goods here, and our train station isn't necessarily going to have catchment to drop it all off. So we might actually need to then cart it around the town just from this truck station, and therefore we want the cargo space to let it all pile up. So we're gonna go a final new line from here to here, and it's gonna be Kempston goods. Truck, Kempston goods. And it might as well be that green line. I've got nothing against that green line. So we'll flick to just the ones that we can see, and let's start up our goods production because we've got a complete line here, and then we can also add in our train to run between Ackle, Weybridge and Kempston and start getting machines down there as well. So starting off with our crude, we'll start the game again as well. Buy some vehicles down here. Now the crude's only going to be carrying oil, so let's grab, you know what, we're going to go straight in with heaps of these guys. And this is probably going to be a full line straight away. And then we just need to find Kempston crude, there we are, and we'll apply all of them to it. The next set of vehicles we're going to go with is just the old cargo. So we're going to not have the same amount of space, but you know, that's just what we've got to grin and bear that. Because we'll need a fair few of these again. Might just hurry that up a little bit, and we're just going to start off with 10 for the time being though. Hello autosave. I might reduce the frequency of that fairly soon. And we'll colour those on that purple, and then we'll set them on, where is it? Find oil and plastic. Now it's actually picked the places that I want it to go to as well, which is great. Unfortunately, they're all running off to Kempston. Yeah. Oh no, yep, that's good. What would be better is actually a highway off-ramp that went off and then went over and then in. But I don't think we'll have too much problem with the flow of everything. Now the reason why I got 10 to begin with is because they're not going to be transporting anything for a while until this actually starts up. And so we will need far more than 10 to make that an effective line, but that's okay. Next up, we are going to grab another, say, 5 of these guys. We're going to color them green. And they're going to go onto that little one up here. So the Kempston Goods supply run. Alright, so we're starting to get crude in here, which is of course going to start piling up the good old refined oil for us. As you can see, these guys are just cruising along. This is starting to spew it out. What's its demand? So this is only going to demand 400, which is why this is only sitting at 400 of shipment. So shipment represents your demand when you're looking at these things. But these guys shouldn't be too bad in terms of loss making, I'm hoping. And these first few guys are actually transporting a little bit of crude for us, which is nice. So we're going to go to the vehicle manager, we're going to flag up this line, and we're just going to slowly duplicate these guys as we run out of trucks. Just let them feed in, or just speed up the game again. Faster than that one before. Just wait for this next truck to depart before I put in another one. Just too quick off the mark. And yeah, we'll drop him in now. Now, we will be losing lots of money. Oh, okay, we're getting guys come back. We'll just let it run for a bit here. We'll be losing lots of money on this at the moment because not much is happening and we're not getting a smooth flow of everything. Apart from maybe oil, but even then that's under capacity at the moment. We'll need to wait. Oh no, has this leveled up? Not quite. So it's starting to hit its production goals. It should start hitting its shipment goals once our plastic levels up. And our plastic will level up. Oh god, I haven't got steel. Right. That's the bit I forgot. Oops. We need to get steel there as well. Now, I had a plan about this. I was talking the plan. And now we just need to remember the plan so we can execute on the plan. I think it was something to do with this guy floating steel down. Desperately trying to remember now. Floating steel down. That sounds... Oh, I swear I came up with something else. Oh god, we kind of need that steel now because this is not going to do anything. It's just going to pick up plastic and be stuck with a plasticky mess. Oh yeah, because we had you know, ridiculous amounts of steel there. So I think it will require a port from what I can tell. So maybe we do something with the Kempston goods run for that. Yeah, I'm gonna pretend that was the plan. Maybe I'll even watch my own episode this time and try and trace backwards to see what I was actually talking about before, because I was excited about it. Anyway, so we're gonna modify that goods run to also pick up steel for us. For this, we're gonna need a cargo harbour. We'll go with the large one. I feel like putting it next to this might be useful at some point. Or within catchment. Yeah, because I was talking about getting steel up here. Then what was I gonna transport back? And I was saying, we can get construction materials back to Ackle and pick up steel, and yeah, and therefore at least pay for some part of the return journey. Okay, I'm gonna ignore this. There is a reason in that I don't think it will be. I can just put a small port against it if I really need it. So we're gonna drop our port, say here. Walking, you're not, I suppose you are kind of closer to Walking than Kempston. We're also gonna want to upgrade this road. And by upgrade I say demolish, because it's windy and useless. Sure, someone had a great reason to make it so widely, but I don't like it. So you're gonna be an arterial one as well. Oh, we don't want street. We want this one. So it's got some curvature, maybe. Set it there as well. Oops. Get rid of that. Make you so that you can't curve around like that. There we go. Alright. We're gonna want a truck station. Yep. Yes, sirree, we will want a truck station. Kind of place it like that. And then we're going to configure. Oh, we've still got the dock selected. Configure that up. Yes, we're going to have a giant anchor for our trucks. Entrance is going to go there. Get rid of the two-way and go for an exit there. Just do a normal highway ramp like so, and then like so. Cool. Next up, we want a line here, 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 and here. So this is going to be a ship line, and it's going to be Walking, Ackle, Steel, construction. Yeah, that bright color will do. Let's configure it. So, walking port, you're just going to be unloading stuff. Specifically, you're going to unload steel. Now at Weybridge port, which I think is the next one down. Yep. You're going to load construction material. At Ackleport, you're going to unload construction material. And then at Lower Ackle, you're going to load steel. I think I'm pretty happy with that. Let's grab some ships. We haven't bought a ship in a while. This will be new. Ish, kind of. Doesn't look like there's anything new and exciting though. So we're just going to go with the good old Schaffhausens. We might drop 3 on the line. And I should have coloured them before I did that, but oh well, just colour them now.
Now technically I could actually probably, you know, float things up instead of using the train route, but I want to use the train route because then I could potentially make a longer kind of train run through multiple cities somehow. That's what I'm thinking, just for the future we might as well put down the train routes instead of trying to float everything everywhere. Alright, then I was going to modify the Kempston Goods run so that it also had this station. Right, so it's going to be a little bit more complicated. So Kempston South, guys, you're going to load goods and you're going to be unloading steel. There, yep. Kempston Transfer, I want you to unload your goods. And then at Kempston North, all you're going to be doing is loading steel. Where is it? There we are. Now the reason I'm doing this is because otherwise it can do some pretty funky things trying to transport things around, and so I want it to keep to my rules and not it kind of make up some ones of its own. Okay, so we're probably going to want at least a few more trucks on this line, so we'll just double the number. For now, we might triple it later, I'm not sure. Marble mine. Yeah, we can get marble down there as well. And we can easily get that down to Woking Port and drop it off. That could be useful. Now I'm meant to be picking up construction material here. So on this one, oh, it's already done it, see? If you don't manage things, it will manage itself, sometimes to surprising effects. But the game now knows that I'm going to want construction material down at this end. So it's going ahead, I think, and yeah, it's picking up construction material from here, saying, we've worked out that there's going to be some demand, so we'll supply you with bricks as well. Okay, we need marble and stone to produce those bricks, so that's probably why I haven't done just these marble down here, because I also need stone. Meanwhile, this particular port, yeah, it's loaded up some stuff. Now, I do need more coal dropping off here. Pretty regular in it, but we'll grab a few more coal vehicles and drop them onto the line.
This is pretty much maxed out as it stands. So I think it'll just be the overflow here. And what we could probably also do to speed this up is do some magic. We'll make these medium roads at least. Make things flow a little bit better by improving our road system here. This is what I mean by too many trucks. Yeah, it's flowing out of here. We can't get the coal out of here fast enough. Our trucks here are even backing up. That's where I may actually want, additional kind of lines. Say May, look at them all. Jeepers. Yeah, so shipment is matching production. Pretty much bang on. It's also almost maxed out, so I'm probably going to need another source of steel soon. But we'll hopefully start seeing some steel. One there, that's a plus, I guess. Then, yeah, it's starting to load some bricks up here as well. That's good. Got a lot of sand piling up. These things that they put slag. Maybe that was my idea, I'd get slag down here and it'd be another thing for construction material. Still need to get iron ore and coal there though. God knows where that would come from. Yeah, it'd have to be shipped down from here. This area. Yeah, our mines are just producing everything it needs in terms of production wise. 1200, therefore it can produce 600, I think. Oh, we got a new train as well, the BRE94. Goes 90 kilometers an hour. Reasonably fast for a freight train in this day and age that we're in, 1938, bear in mind. Bricks, so not much. We really want that to be improved. I'm just thinking that it might just be down to a few more of these sand trucks. Oh, these are all Benzes, I think. Yeah, they are. Alright, we're gonna fix that, and we're gonna say, hey Benzes, you're gonna be having an upgrade Now I could give them the dump trucks, but then they can't transport the construction material, so we're going to replace them with the Opal Blitzers, which should represent a fairly good improvement to things. And hopefully we start seeing some more sand in here. Certainly got the production kind of maxing out here. So it's all about the shipment side of things, it seems. I know that maybe Ackle, yeah, we haven't hooked up our demand locally in Ackle maybe. So it's going, you know, what bricks? 16, doesn't really want much either. Now the brick demand, where is our brick demand? I can't even see the thing that wants construction material. I have been told, oh yeah, there it is. Supply rating of 25, alright. So what's moving in this area? Ackle Docks. Now Ackle Docks will transport anything, I'm pretty sure. You out to be better trucks. I even just duplicate you too. Might need an upgrade soon. So you're going to be carrying a few things. Yeah, so we've got a bit waiting there as well. Supplies all this area. All the tools are paraded down this area, and that's what's coming from the other side. So I think we're okay at the moment in terms of supplying all the necessary parts. Maybe, yeah, these guys want fuel, but Mill Road's not cutting it. Out things. Maybe that's why we're also not going to do it either. So we might actually want another dock sort of entry. Yeah, okay, let's do some surgery here. Get rid of you. And then we're going to configure, oh no, not for configuring that. We're going to configure that. Get rid of you and you. Make this into a real place. I'm gonna have an exit there. Good. And we'll make these cargo ones a lot bigger too. And we may even want just another round here as well. Straight exit, say there, and maybe a second entrance. Alright, so that should help out a little bit. And then what we will do is just put another line in here as well. So, go to buildings, we want a truck unload stop. We've got one here, not quite doing these guys. We'll tell it to go up here and unload. New line, here to here. And then in terms of Upper Ackle, we'll set it on line 1. Truck Ackle Docks number 2. Now that will need some vehicles. 5 or so. Don't need too many. Yeah. Good. I'm pretty sure I just deleted some cargo doing that, unfortunately. But that's okay, that'll recover. Oh, we just lost a skyscraper. Unfortunately. Yeah, so that's business. It's business, people. Apparently we could use some more tools down here too. And we have machines that are piling up here at Newport. Let's bring in some bread down. Not much. That doesn't add much. Fair enough. We'll be bringing the tools back to this guy. How many? 200. Yeah, so you're gonna take about half of it. You're a PLM. You look like a fairly new one as well. You're not got rust all over you, like most of my vehicles. Okay. So how we doing? What are you about to drop off, little shippy ship? We've got a decent amount of steel to you. That's okay. I'm thinking that this does need to be a transport via train up to this. Or we need something else happening. I'm not too happy. We could put a docks here, get some coal and iron ore in there, and then take the slag back for construction material, and then just yoink the steel over there. But then we would also need it to be bringing in some coal and iron ore from elsewhere. That is the dilemma, really. Meantime, this is barely ticked over to second rung, right? We are transporting an awful lot of it, actually. Pretty good. Yeah, it's only shipping half of it. Because this thing would just doesn't have the production nor the demand. Demand over production that's slowing this down. Considering they're equal, I'm almost thinking that the ships aren't bringing enough into it. Let's try something. These guys, that's oil sand, right? So if I replace you guys, you're all Ben's trucks, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's Ben's tarpaulins. I don't think they'll actually transport oil sand. It has to be these. That would be an upgrade by itself, and then we can also do the roads here, I think. I'll go large country roads. Depot is cutting us off. Fine, medium for this stretch. Back to large when we can. There we are. Oh, wrong way. Wrong way, sir. Just get it back to something. Get it back to something. Please. Fine. We'll do that. Grab our highway ramp and drop her in. Too much slope. Nonsense. You're a highway ramp. Slope is your middle name. Oh, there we are. That'll work. brake here. There's a truck turning around, that's not good. Go back, sir. Alright. Yeah, I think from the looks of things that we could just maybe make this a little bit smoother or something. Faster. Whatever you want to call it. Overflowing here. Got guys just kind of lining up to pick up things. Probably just squeeze maybe one or two more into it, maybe. Train. I think that might be the way to go here. Saving money before. Alright, now the question becomes though, is this train gonna go elsewhere? I don't think so. I don't even think it needs to be a particularly large train. To be catchment, but that looks like it is from there, and then oh, that's deep into the ground, right? Just configure this, make sure we've got the right kind of tracks here. Drop it there, and we'll give 2 tracks on this one. Because there is another oil sand thing here that I might want. And then we will want a train depot. So we'll just load it. Straight on. Go get a train. Now we could go an electric one. Seems like maybe a little bit of overkill though. No diesel's available. Go a PLM. I reckon we will go a PLM actually. I've got to set up a line first, that would make more sense. Here to here. Half a rail, oil, sand, shuffle. Vehicle, that. No, no, PLM is what I wanted. Make it blue. And there we are. And cargo wise, oil sand. What carries oil sand? Black car? Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't remember how big I made this. Platform length. What platform length do I have selected? 160 meters. So back. Again, we go, and then the cargo. sand shuffle you go. Which means I've just replaced all these vehicles for nothing. Because it should start loading onto the train, realizing it's got a faster kind of shipping route here. Now the other thing that we might want to do is just go to these particular boats here. That's got a full load. They've all got full loads at the moment. Yeah, you don't. Just want to consider whether or not we're getting Alright, so we'll get rid of those vehicles because otherwise it's just going to confuse the whole damn thing. Sell them, and we will remove that line as well. It's all going to go via rail now. Speed it up and just see if we've made a horrible mistake. Should flow onto this platform. Start stacking it up. As long as it goes back and forth before it starts overflowing, I'm going to be pretty happy. Now we've certainly got plenty of oil sand for it to pick up as well, which is a good sign. Loads, it's going to come back. Capacity is what? 96? Yeah. Might almost need 2 trains to fully service this actually. Build a parallel tracking. Signaling here. You're right, you can be left. Right, and left. Now that auto signal mod has mostly done my signaling for me as well. Yeah, it's just having issues there. Have big issues trying to get trains onto the track this way as well. So we do need a second train and we want it to run like that. Let's drop a signal there as well. Kempston wants food now. Okay. So we must be getting some kind of goods into Kempston for it to grow up a little bit. 63, alright, yeah, nice. Nice. This is growing up a level as well, which means we'll start transporting some more. Oh, it's trying to grow up a level, it's not quite managing it. I think we'll probably play it a little bit more off. You've probably got an abundance of plastic, yep, thought so. So definitely want more fuel in there. There's a horrible clover. Actually, I don't even think that's a clover now that I'm saying things out loud. Yeah, we're overpiling here. I mean, this ship will be fine, but the next one might not. So actually duplicate this little guy. Get him what it looked like. Alright, so they're probably going to pay for themselves, but not be anything too exciting. Trucks are probably a more profitable way of doing this, actually. Probably could have just done multiple lines on the trucks or something like that to increase the flow, but yeah, that's going to make sure this guy does have all the oil sand he needs to pick up. We've got another one following. And yeah, that's going to improve production. And therefore, I'm hoping shipment. It's going 408, right? It wants 400, but it's saying that shipment is the problem here. That's not enough bricks going out. So we want 120 here. We want nearly 200 here. And then we want just piddly amounts in Ackle. Alright, I think for this to start working a little bit better, I want to be shipping these bricks somewhere else as well. So Bridlington seems like that might be a good place, right? So what we can do is ship bricks all the way back down to here instead. On our shippers. And then, because these are state cars, right? And they'll, I'm pretty sure, go edit that. They'll take construction material. So if instead our rail line is actually going up to here, and then it's kind of sneaking in to Bridlington, could connect up Bridlington, I've got to learn to pronounce that. And then that would be good times as well, right? We'd have another 43 demand for bricks. And yeah, we could also try and get them up to Northwich and Newport Pagnell as well. If our steel train came in here, dropped off at steel, went down here, picked up some bricks, came back to here, dropped off some bricks, and picked up steel. So it'd be pay for this journey, not pay for this journey, pay for this journey. That seems like a good deal as well. Alright, yeah, there's some plans coming together. Unfortunately for the plans that are coming together, it is time for me to finish up tonight. It has been a fairly long stream already. Now I'm probably smashing our bank account as a result. You can see that I'm not really up to my 89 mil that I was starting off with. And so I haven't really improved our situation all that much yet. And I say yet, right? So if we go back in time here, this is where I'm spending, and you know, we're not making great headway. But again, by setting up these new towns, we should actually then springboard off that, right? There will be some positives at the end of this, I promise. And if we look at our our passenger one there that I did last episode, is not working out for us. I upped the amount that it can carry, and Wellington just doesn't have the passengers necessary to move people. It's got 132, so I went overboard on that one. We're losing a fair bit of money. I'll probably want to scale that back. And then that machines and tools run. Wherever that, where are you? Yeah, between Newport Pagnell and Immingham. Isn't doing much really. It's just picking up some tools and machines and dropping them off down here. So it's helping things grow, but it's not making us money again. Potentially that could have been a truck route instead. Anyway, but as I said, that's all we've got time for tonight. I hope that you've enjoyed the stream. If you do want to follow along with this series, or if you're confused as to where we're up to at the moment, then you can go check out my YouTube channel where I'm exporting all these out to. That's where you can see some continuity as well. I will be streaming this game, or continue to stream this game every Tuesday night. Thanks again everyone for watching. My name is Pooks, and I will see you next time.